Alright, this is part 2. We're in the building now. More hunters to deal with. Sometimes when you do different playthroughs, they're swapped out with lickers or hunters, but you see right here, he's pushing me away from the door. It's very frustrating, because it can't move. Look at that. It's ridiculous, like, fuck the hunters in this game. So now I just get pissed. It's just fucking...
It's pretty much the only time to use your shotgun.
Yeah, I mean, I try to save the weapons. You'll see why.
Hello? Can you hear me? Who are you?
This is
what are you doing?
Lily, I believe.
Answer me.
They have like weird names.
He's just casually walking.
Yeah. The animations just never get better in this game. What's happening to me?
Whoa, what's happening? I wish I had the resources to make a video game, because then I could just be over the top with the voice acting. Okay.
Yeah, so he just comes through there. And then, so I gotta get my handgun out, because again, I don't want to waste any powerful weapons that we get on him.
You know, it's weird when you have to use a shotgun on the hunters, but when Mr. X shows up, you use a handgun.
Yeah. Not very smart.
Oh my god. You didn't even try.
No. Just stood in one spot. But I got shotgun bullets.
Do you think this game would have gotten better reviews if the enemies actually did stuff?
Yeah, I mean maybe, and maybe if they controlled the movement a little bit better. Took weapons and caused a riot. The guinea pigs who were responsible for the incidents were all shot to death by myself. But it will cause a lot of trouble if Umbrella headquarters becomes aware. So yeah, so this is him triggering the mass suicide. False story. So I don't know, I like stuff like this. I think it's cool. Like they at least put some thought into the island and what was there and who was controlling it, which is this Vincent guy. Lott. Okay, Lily and Lott. Those are the kids' names.
Lott.
Yeah, it's like I said, they have weird names. I mean, Lily's not that much of a weird name, but Lott. I don't know what the fuck that is. L-O-T-T. The people in the city seem to be preparing for the head of the prosecution report at the headquarters. He just keeps plotting. He's like, yes.
So why would he get in trouble for trying to take down escaping prisoners?
Well, it's because they need him for test subjects.
Okay.
Yeah. But he just doesn't control himself, so he just fucking killed him. But yeah, look, it's that spy. It's that someone sneaked into the city, which means that Ada escaped, and that was like she. Because obviously she was in the works with Umbrella, so she just. Vincent was aware of Ada's happenings, of her escaping, trying to find information. That led to Resident Evil 2.
Back in 2000, you're reading that for the first time. That's pretty much when you discover that Ada's still alive.
Yeah. That's a really good point, actually. Because, you know, at that point, yeah, you didn't know.
And then probably like... It's probably a good conversation starter for fans. Like you invite someone over, you have your CRT in the background. Maybe you have internet, maybe you don't. Maybe there's like very basic forums online, just like talking about theories about what's going to be happening in the future.
Oh no, I can only imagine. It would have been great.
What?
My mother.
What?
My mother?
Listen to your mother. I want you to leave Umbrella. I want you to stop performing those terrible cries.
This game just turned into Friday the 13th. Kill her, mommy. Kill her.
Shh. Don't be afraid. I'm not going to hurt you. What is the tape you're listening to?
I was only listening to it because I'm so bored.
Because I was
Because-
bored?
Because I'm so bored.
Did you just say I was bored?
Yeah.
Your brother.
Okay. Don't ditch your brother.
Yeah, I won't harm you. I promise.
These kids just don't give a shit, man.
I'm not stupid. Now stay back. Don't come any closer.
I see this game suffers from the dead aim effect, where the music is louder than the dialogue.
Yeah. That's just how it is. It's just a loud game. I have to like lower it in post just to make sure our voices like overgo the fucking game audio. Yeah, they start to overthrow his command.
Hmm.
So I don't, it's just interesting to read stuff like this. At least it's something different. At that point, like I said, this was an end of an era as far as PS1 Resident Evil games, so it tried somewhat, but it still didn't try very hard to make some new stuff out of it. Dead Aim had a little bit more of a focus. So they found out he shot all the young people.
Vincent has to be the guy in the white costume. Like, he's the only other character.
Don't worry, Richard, you'll find out.
It's just funny how both of them fell
To
off
this
the
game's
helicopter.
epic story. So, more health is scattered. And I believe we have another Mr. X fight coming up right now.
Hmm.
Oh wow, same pattern.
Was that hole already in the wall?
Yeah, it was. He just
Okay.
he just walks through it. And then I always just run to corners and quick turn and turn around and shoot. It's probably like the best strategy to gain distance. So, another one down. More ammo for later. It's very it's one of those things like you just get used to the enemy patterns, but at the same time I don't like fucking with hunters and stuff in first person because I was trying not to lose continues and I unfortunately had to use one continue because I got fucked at the end, but I was trying to do the best that I possibly could. But the game is very fast. There's just not much to it. This is just me playing at a normal pace. Reading files, killing some enemies. Most of the time I run past like annoying enemies like lickers and shit. It's just pointless. Especially because the combat's just hard. It's just difficult to maneuver. As you play the game more and more, it gets worse.
Doesn't look very satisfying either, the combat.
No.
Grenade gun.
Grenade gun, yeah. I don't know what happened with the names in this game. Shotgun bullets. Grenade gun.
He hang up the phone.
Ooh, scary door. Bloody door. I love their animation when they jump over this. I like hers too.
Well, I'm glad they actually like thought to give them different animations just now.
Yeah.
Like he was more like into it, and then she took her time getting over it.
Yeah. That door was pretty much invisible, by the way. I just had to... When I first did the first playthrough of it, I was like, okay, I gotta remember where this is.
Mm-hmm.
This part I just don't fuck with because of hunters, so I just run past them. Just depleting my health as always. It's so goddamn annoying because you get stuck on enemies. It's just not pleasing.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. The spiders don't do anything, but I just, you know, go up the ladder, get the hell out of the water.
They're probably the biggest spiders in Resident Evil.
Yeah. It's like Spider on steroids. So this is their little house. The kid's house. Lily and Lott.
Well, they gave him a nice bedroom.
Yeah. The PS1 graphics really make it stick out, you know? There's another file coming up that I believe it's her or Lott's. Lott's, okay.
Even slavered?
I don't know.
Slavered?
So October 15th, this is like after Raccoon City.
Mm-hmm.
We have to escape from the city together. So, that's a little backstory there.
How's that?
They're just survivors of parents that got tested on. Also involved with Umbrella.
How's that for a game idea?
Yeah.
Controlling two little kids.
Don't be afraid. I won't hurt you.
Co-op.
Where's your brother, Lott?
Oh god.
Please, you have to save my brother. He said he's going to the factory by the ropeway.
Factory?
He told me that he could find a way to escape from this place inside the factory. But there are tons and tons of scary monsters there. I know that if he goes there...
Why does she have like a British accent?
Yeah, I was thinking the same. Does Lott have a British accent?
I guess he does.
Please! We've already lost Mum and Dad. You've got to help my brother. Please!
I promise. Don't cry anymore, Lily. I may have been a bad person, But that was before. That's not who I am now.
That was before.
I will save these 2 kids. I swear it. Lily, you hide here. I'll go find your brother and then
What-
come back for you.
You
What's
should.
weird is that he says that he's gonna go find the brother and come back, but when you play through the game, like, she just appears with her brother later.
Mm-hmm.
So she clearly didn't listen to what he told her, and they never even brought it up. It was just probably a throwaway idea. They're like, have her stay here, then no, we'll just make her appear with the brother.
He should really keep some of his monologues to himself.
Yeah, I know. I just like the walking animations in this game are just fucked up. Like, I don't know what happened.
Feels like when they fall, they're missing like 10 frames of animation.
Yeah.
Either that or they like sped it up.
Doggo. I know, they look so bad. It's like they didn't even change the graphics since the PS1 game.
No,
Like,
they
the
didn't.
first one. Code Veronica was the first time you saw like a different model for them.
Well, it doesn't even look like they're biting you. It looks like they're head bashing you.
Yeah.
My god.
Hunters, man, they fucking like, look at this, like,
So he phased through the wall.
yep. This game has it's very odd to open doors too, because you don't have to click X. If you like tap forward, it like opens, but sometimes it doesn't work, so you just have to click X anyway.
Mm-hmm.
This too, like trying to activate this is just clunky and it's weird. You have to be like very specific. Like,
Whoa.
yeah. Then a liquor comes out like Resident Evil 2, and same thing with the window.
Thought it was a different monster.
Yeah, it was liquor. It was like the liquor bee. Those super liquors at the end of like Resident Evil 2. Those fucking things.
Okay. The green ones?
Yeah, or they're like black. Maybe they're green. I don't know. Fuck these hunters. Look at this. Like, you can't get enough hunter satisfaction. Like, this game gives it to you.
Oh, that sound effect made it. Like the sound effect of him hitting the train.
Oh my god. Look at this. Like,
So you can't save in this game, right?
no.
That's awful.
But you have continues. You have 5 continues.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But the thing is I was trying to go through this and get, no deaths, but I messed up at the end. Another Mr. X out of fucking nowhere.
They really had no ideas for this game.
That's what I'm saying. They just ran out. They're like... And this one has dogs and Mr. X, like, mixed in, so it's very weird.
I feel like Capcom gave him, like, a budget of $10. And they were just like, here, make a game.
They gave it to some other studio, probably, in Capcom.
But they were like, hey, we have all these resources for you.
They probably owed Sony another game, too. This part also chooses different paths, which also reflect on like just a different way of going there. So I did the left path where you can pretty much just run from all the guys, those like weird BOWs with guns. I just ran from them all because it's just asking to get hit and killed. So that's why I pretty much speed run this little section right here. Yeah, so I just run.
I think those are the only successful BOWs that Umbrella has ever created.
Yes. You're seeing it right here, right now.
They were able to make BOWs that could actually put on clothes and hold guns. Other than Nemesis, of course.
Yeah, so I just ran from all this nonsense.
Is there
You
anything
look
in that
into it.
area?
No.
Oh my god.
The other area has a bunch of Mr. X's walking around, but this just frustrated me. Like, I forgot where to go, but I had to like turn around.
Mm-hmm.
Just look how annoying it is, man. It's as bad as it seems. Like, dude, it's just like they're not worth the ammo or at the time getting the handgun out. Like,
I'm so sorry you had to replay this 3 times.
if people want to see, we could do like a B-roll footage thing where I do the other paths, and we could look at that. Then I'll beat it 2 more times.
Oh my god. Don't put yourself through that.
The game is just so fascinating because it's so bad. But it's still, like, funny. But it's an interesting time. And like I said, it is just... I keep saying it, but it is, like, end of era as far as the PS1 is concerned, so...
This would have been so much better if they just made it... Like, I know it's weird to say this, because it's like... Because this is exactly what people are complaining about today. But it's like, no, this is different. Like, this game would have been better if it was third person.
Yeah. I mean, even if this was on Dreamcast, it would have, like, looked a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
They could do a lot more with the hardware. Maybe gave more of a shit about it. Instead of shitting it on the PS1, it's just...
I don't think first person
It just
games
screams
were...
lazy.
They weren't ready at this point.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think...
Dreamcast did it well.
Even like the PS2 era, like I don't think first person shooters became that playable until like the 360 PS3 generation.
Unless you're on PC.
Unless you're on PC, yeah.
Usually there's 2 Mr. X's here, but there was just only 1, so I thought that was very strange. My last 2 playthroughs, they were there, but this time they weren't. So, this turns on the power. Everything's just, like I said, linear. It's just everything's next to each other. Press this button, this happens, grab this key, unlocks this door. Done. It's very easy. You could pick up and play this, Richard, and beat it, like, super fast just because, like, you know. I mean, the combat sucks, but just totally make this part of your collection.
No. Never. Okay, so we got naked zombies.
Yep.
Well, at least they look different.
Yeah. Someone thought of the new design. I have the strategy guide for this game, and the design of the zombies and monsters in the strategy guide are actually really cool. Like, they're different, but I don't know why they didn't utilize those designs in the game. It's like they couldn't afford it or something.
Maybe
But
they
some,
didn't
like-
have the time.
Yeah, but some like artists came up with concept art for all of the new like designs, the new tyrant and stuff. It's cool. I don't know if it's in the instruction manual, but the strategy guide shows it off pretty well. My dad bought this game with the strategy guide when it came out. He hated this game.
I can see why. Plant zombies.
Yeah, the same plants from RE2. No different.
I mean, I guess it makes sense in the context of the universe. Like, they were working on the same BOWs, so, like,
Yeah,
I don't know, but the zombies should at least be different.
but the same enemy patterns, just like dogs, hunters, lickers.
Yeah.
Like they're just the same. Like. Sever their skulls to extract part of their brain. I do this over and over again. It's awful. He ignored my requests. I'm already there. So yeah, these people were pretty much getting too pissed at Vincent. They're like, fuck this guy.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I think they're all lickers. I just ran past them all.
Yeah, Vincent seems like a huge asshole.
I am Vincent.
No, you're not.
Yeah, so it's just, at this point, just turning on power to places, and then we're almost done the game.
Hmm.
It's not very long. Yeah, and the music just keeps looping over and over. The music's not very inspiring in this game.
Doesn't sound like it is.
There is a self-destruct sequence, and it sounds hilarious. Like, the accent sounds like, I don't even know what it is. But it's great. I can't wait for you to hear it.
What the fuck? Why are they walking like that?
The animations are just fucking weird, dude. There's nothing special about them. They're just in a room. These look somewhat new.
Yeah. I mean, they
More
could have
grenade
just, like,
rounds.
tweaked the other zombies.
Yeah, I know. Dino Crisis 2 probably used the same engine as this as well. Because that came out November 2000.
Hmm. I'm sure Dino Crisis 2 was much more successful.
Dino Crisis 2, yeah, that has a little following. It's a great game. The producers recently said, of RE7 recently said that they're like they mentioned the Dino Crisis like reboot thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's something we can also talk about on the podcast. Yeah, more plants. And we have to get the classic Umbrella ID card from this guy. And his corpse. They don't really do anything anyway. Yeah, we got the ID card. And yeah. It's like I literally just turned around and immediately used the card. There's nothing really to it. No puzzles or anything like that. I would at least appreciate if they did that. But, yeah. Alright, on to the final part. Are you ready for the finale? For this amazing game?
I can't wait.
It's going to be great, Richard.
I'm biting my nails. I just have to see what happens next.
Oh, don't worry. You'll be amazed.